Wow, I can't believe I made it. That flight sure took a while. I didn't know we were dressing up to go to the Louvre. Well, now I'm embarrassed. I feel like I don't belong. I never belong. Please don't look at me. I'm ashamed. Wait, there we go. That's better. Welcome to Artsplained, the show where I explain art. My name is Michelle and I listen to music all the time. In fact, I fear silence. It haunts me. I need the music like I need fresh air. Recently, Beyonce and Jay-Z released a music video for their new song Apeshit that offers a deep dive into the Louvre's most celebrated paintings and sculptures. Rather than focus on every single artwork seen in Apeshit, I will discuss only the artwork seen most often and most prominently in the video. Well, let's get started. I'm really excited for what's to come next. Galerie de Paulhan. In the introduction to Apeshit, viewers are able to catch a glimpse of the Galerie de Paulhan, or in English, the Apollo Gallery. It is filled with everything from paintings to sculptures to tapestries to cases of jewels. It is also a reminder of the Louvre's past as a royal palace fit for a god. Dripping in gold, the shining jewel of the entire space is for sure the ceiling, which is decorated with frescoes of cherubs, muses, and gods. Originally known as the Petite Galerie, this space was first initiated in 1566 and wasn't completed until 1596. It was later destroyed in a fire in 1661, and after an extensive 3-year renovation was renamed the Apollo Gallery. The ceiling decorations were completed by over 20 artists, including Charles Le Brun and Eugene Delacroix, with the theme of the sun, space, and time. With Jay-Z and Beyonce opening their music video with this gallery ceiling, it perhaps implies that they themselves should also be treated like royalty. The Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci. Sure, we've all seen it, reproduced on posters, coffee mugs, and only the finest of literature. This painting receives approximately 6 million visitors per year, making it the most visited artwork in the world. It has also been parodied by several artists, including Marcel Duchamp, Andy Warhol, and Salvador Dali. This portrait by Leonardo da Vinci, with her mysterious smile and identity, holds the Guinness World Record for the highest known valuation in history at nearly $800 million. It wasn't always held in such high regard, though. It wasn't until the 20th century that she really began to pick up steam in the public's eye. After the painting was stolen in 1911, that led to worldwide press. By the time she was recovered 2 years later, she was a star. So why would the Carters use such an iconic painting in their video? Perhaps to say that they, like the Mona Lisa, are just as iconic. In fact, Jay-Z ranks as one of the world's richest rappers. Combined, the Carters had a net worth of over $1.15 billion in 2017. Wow, that's a lot of cabbage. Meanwhile, Artsplained has a net worth of $3.54. Speaking of that green, be sure to invest in Artsplained coin. I need that sweet cash. The Winged Victory of Samothrace. The artwork in Apeshit that is most prominently featured is this one. The Winged Victory of Samothrace dates back to the 2nd century BCE and features the goddess Victory. This 8-foot-tall sculpture depicts her standing on the prow of a ship with her drapery billowing around her as if caught by the wind. It is known as one of the masterpieces of Hellenistic sculpture and is considered to be one of the museum's greatest treasures. By featuring this work so prominently, Jay-Z and Beyonce might mean to say that they, like this sculpture, are really able to get ahead in life. Get it? I'm doing my best, guys. Next up is the Venus de Milo, which is considered by many to be the most famous sculpture in the world. Created in the 2nd century BCE, this nearly 7-foot-tall marble sculpture depicts Aphrodite, the goddess of beauty and love. The work is named after the Greek island of Milos, where it was discovered. Much of its popularity can be attributed to a propaganda effort by the French. After France was forced to return the sculpture, Medici Venus, in 1815 to Italy, after it was stolen by Napoleon Bonaparte, French officials in the early 1820s promoted Venus de Milo as a greater treasure than what they had lost. With Beyoncé dancing beside this alluring work of art, perhaps she is saying that her beauty can even rival Aphrodite. What a hot tamale indeed. The Consecration of Napoleon by Jacques-Louis David. Jacques-Louis David was commissioned by Napoleon Bonaparte to glorify the event when he was proclaimed emperor in a coronation ceremony in 1804. At the time, Napoleon crowned himself rather than be consecrated emperor by a pope, though the painting depicts him crowning Empress Josephine, causing him to seem more noble. The size of this work is just as gargantuan as the importance of the moment depicted therein, measuring 33 feet wide and 20 feet tall. With the artwork depicting a shift in power, Beyoncé dancing in front of it may imply that power is shifting her way, along with toward other Black artists and creators as well. Maybe if I dance, that will bring me power as well. Nope, I don't feel any different. The Raft of the Medusa by Theodore Géricault. This is one scary painting. Created by Theodore Géricault in the 19th century, this work is an icon in the Romanticism era. It depicts the wreckage of a French Navy warship known as the Medusa off the coast of Senegal in 1816. Following the shipwreck, only 10 out of 150 survived, with some of them resorting to cannibalism over time. The painting is an image of humanity that is without hope, abandoned to a cruel and barbaric fate. Jay-Z is seen in front of the painting, and in his lyrics he talks about rejecting the NFL, the Grammys, and later fame itself. He also gloats about his success and wealth. Perhaps, it could mean that he believes that he can always be resilient in even the most difficult circumstances. The Great Sphinx of Tanis. The final artwork we'll discuss here at Artsplained is also the oldest. Experts are uncertain about when the sculpture was created, with some Egyptologists dating it to the 12th dynasty, some to the 6th or 4th. This is also one of the largest sphinxes located outside Egypt. When Beyoncé and Jay-Z are seen with the Great Sphinx of Tanis, they are often shrouded in the dark. Since this is one of the few African artworks shown in this music video, this might reference how African culture has also been shrouded by being dismissed and underrepresented. Almost all of the artworks in the music video depict and/or were created by white artists, by the Carters celebrating their success in their lyrics while juxtaposing themselves and other Black performers in a historically white space. They are challenging societal standards of Black power and beauty. Rather than be seen as outsiders in the museum or in history in general, they are instead a central part of it. As the Carters say in Ape Shit, we can't believe we made it. Thank you for watching our video. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and press the little bell thingy. Are there any other artists you want us to feature? Let us know in the comments.